Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Greenfield Village for a match of historic baseball. In honor of our ragtime street fair today, we will be playing a throwback game to the year 1867. Now, at that time, baseball was a game for gentlemen. It was meant for exercise and enjoyment, never played for money. The men you see before you here today are amateurs. That was required by the rules of the National Association of Baseball Players. Now, besides great competition, I can promise you one more thing on the field today, and that is gentlemanly behavior out of these men. There will be no spitting, no rough language, and certainly no questioning of the umpire. I will introduce the club for today's match. Our visiting club from Parma, Michigan, in the blue and gold, captained by Oxbow Ossie, the Nationals. And in the red and white, the home club, captained by Mad Dog Falak, the Greenfield Village Wadi-Das. Although we are playing on the home field of the Wadi-Das, they will not automatically take the field first. We will conduct a coin toss to determine the size. Gentlemen, step forward here, please. And we have a special guest with us today that's going to conduct this coin toss. Ladies and gentlemen, the candidate for the Progressive Party for the 1912 presidential election, Colonel Theodore Roosevelt.
Hey folks, good day. Senator, good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Well, I'd be honored to, gentlemen. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Trust both of you fellows are going to vote progressive. Not the. Oh, you hear that? Half-man.
Farmers all tapped.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a square deal anyway, sir. Can't help yourself. That's happy tails, gentlemen. Nope. This would be happy heads right there. You ready? Here we go, gentlemen. Well, no, you obviously picked the wrong side. Yes, it's heads.
All right, the Wadi-Das has chosen to take the field first. Gentlemen, take the field for your final preparation.
Play well, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Oh, well, I'd be honored, sir. I'd be honored. Thank you, Senator. Thank you. Very kind of you. I did bring along a poem this time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. King. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be here and see these fine fellows out here for some exercise and recreation. And finally, a game that represents the national pastime. Fine to have you here, too. Obviously, you don't have any chores to do. That's good, too. Well, if I may, press is always good to take me to task wherever they can, and I appreciate their opinions, and I know they appreciate mine. They're always welcome to my opinions. This was one that one of our writers, Garland Rice, wrote in the paper I just saw, and I brought it for your amusement. I think it's a little fun on me. So it's called A Tip to Teddy, and it says, that's the only job for you. Take your tip now, Theodore. Think of how your pulse will leap when you hear the angry roar of the bleacher gods in rage. You will find the action there, which you hunted for in vain in the presidential chair. Chasing mountain lions and such, catching grizzlies will seem tame. Lined up with the jolt you'll get in the thick of some great game. Choking angry wolves to death as the sport will stack up raw when you see Kid Everfield swinging for your underjaw. When you hear Hugh Jennings roar, call him strikes, you lump of cheese, or McGraw rushing in and knocking at your shins and knees. That was Mr. Garland Rice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I love this game of baseball, and I'm honored that the National League and the American League have honored me with a golden pass to go and see their games anytime. But I'd rather see fellas like this. You know, my sons Kermit and Quentin play on the White House lawn occasionally, or they did when we were in the White House, and we hope we're going to be back there soon. And I'm glad to report 23-4 was the score for Quentin's team and Kermit's team. We were honored to win, right there on the White House lawn. Now, I'm more of a boxer myself. I'm in it for the fight. And I'll tell you what, we have an election in front of us for 12, and I hope you'll be in it for the fight and vote for the Bull Moose Party, fellas, so we can get all these ladies to vote for us in 16 when we win women's suffrage. Oh, I'd be honored. Well, I'd love to go on with a few more speeches, and I know you'd love to hear me for a few more hours, but I think this game's going to get underway, and I'm going to do the first pitch. Thanks. Oh. Is he going to be all the way back there? All right, pull it. I can do that. Are you ready, sir? Ha. Cracker Jack, sir. Cracker Jack. Bully him.
That would have been a strike.
Thank you. We are going to be able to stay here. You can't stay.
Good luck to you, Colonel.
Sorry, sir.
But I... I'm sorry I can't stay longer. Thank you.
All right, strikers to the line.
Ready. An anxious thing.
Over into his head.
Error.
One hand down.
What's up, Alex? Okay, guy, come on.
Get it out.
Look back there. Yeah, get it. There you go.
Gotta get throw it out of bounds.